وَلِلَّهِ الْأَسْمَاءُ الْحُسْنَى فَادْعُوهُ بِهَا.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Nahmaduhu wa nusalli ala rasulihil kareem. Amma ba'd, fa'auzu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. In the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we will discuss the name Ar-Rahim. We will explore how Allah showers His mercy upon His special servants who spend their time in obedience to Him. Our aim is to seek the pleasure of Allah and understand how His mercy manifests. The name Ar-Rahim has been mentioned many times in the Quran, often seen as in the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most compassionate, the Tasmiyah. Additionally, there are other names of Allah that include Rahim as well, such as At-Tawwab ar-Rahim, Al-Ghafur ar-Rahim, and Al-Aziz ar-Rahim. Hazrat Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala anhu sought guidance from the message of Allah, asking for a dua, supplication, to recite in every prayer. The Prophet advised him to say, Allahumma inni zalamtu nafsi zulman kathira, ولا يغفر الذنوب إلا أنت فاغفر لي مغفرة من عندك وارحمني إنك أنت الغفور الرحيم. O Allah, indeed I have wronged my soul greatly, and none can forgive sins except you. So forgive me and grant me a great forgiveness from yourself, and have mercy upon me. Surely you are the most forgiving, the most merciful. Similarly, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bestows His mercy and kindness upon believers not only in the hereafter but also in this world. Those who fear Allah and believe in the Messenger receive double mercy, a guiding light for their path, and forgiveness for their sins. Allah revealed His mercy to Nuh alayhi salam and the believers who were with him in the boat, saying, وَقَالَ ارْكَبُوا فِيهَا بِسْمِ اللَّهِ مَجْرَاهَا وَمُرْسَاهَا إِنَّ رَبِّي لَغَفُورٌ رَحِيمٌ. And he said, Ride in it with the name of Allah will be its moving course and its resting and courage. Surely my Lord is oft forgiving, the most merciful. When even we face difficulties and challenges in this world, it is important to recognize that these are also a result of Allah's mercy. Allah listens to the prayers of His righteous servants and responds with mercy. As mentioned in the Holy Quran, Hazrat Zakaria alayhi salam lived a long life and reached old age. Despite his old age and his wife's barrenness, he never lost hope in the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He prayed, وَلَمْ أَكُنْ بِدُعَائِكَ رَبِّ شَقِيًّا, and I have never been unblessed in my invocation to you, O my Lord. Allah heard Zacharias alayhi salam's supplication and blessed him with children like Yahya alayhi salam, whose name was given by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala himself. In times of hardships, believers should never assume that Allah is angry with them or that He does not listen to their prayers. Delay or difficulty can also be a part of Allah's plan and His mercy, guiding His servants towards what is ultimately good for them. Trust in Allah, accept His decisions wholeheartedly, and remember that His decisions are based on His mercy. Every situation, whether good or challenging, holds goodness for the believer, and the smallest difficulty can serve as an opportunity for the forgiveness of sins. Only a believer is fortunate enough to recognize the blessings that come their way and express gratitude to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When Allah sees that a servant is unable to reach a certain level through blessings alone, He may withhold certain things for the benefit and goodness of the servant. Ultimately, human beings should trust in their Lord's wisdom and accept His decisions, knowing that they are rooted in His boundless mercy. Even when believers face troubles in this world, these experiences can serve as a mean to have their sins forgiven. Therefore, what is good is always good for a believer in all some circumstances. Let's make dua. O Allah Ar-Rahim, We know that you bestow your mercy perfectly and continuously on all that exist. Guide us to hold on to your book and the Sunnah so we may attain your special mercy and adorn our actions, speech, and thoughts with a deep sense of taqwa. Make us turn to you at all times, asking for your mercy, and make us compassionate so we will enter through the gates of your paradise by your mercy. Ameen Ya Rabbal Alameen. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta. Astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.